Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small channel in the crypto booth.
Bitcoin has set a new all-time high. Michael Saylor bought another 15,000 worth of Bitcoin, and the Trump pump is continuing on. Welcome back to the CryptoFather channel. Today is the 17th of December. It's a Tuesday. We're right at the beginning of the week, and check this out. Bitcoin broke $107,000, close to $108,000. That is insane. This massive pump's got to end sometime. It has to. We can't be seeing this continuation of a non-stop pump. There's going to be a drop, and it's going to be hard. That's what I think. That's what some others think, because nothing keeps going on forever. And I know the perpetual bear Peter Schiff, who's anti-crypto, is getting a lot of flack from the community on Twitter. It's funny to watch him. I mean, Peter Schiff is a character that's fun to read because the stuff he says makes no sense at all. Occasionally, I've watched his one or two interviews with him, and he was contradicting himself left and right, but yet he keeps taking himself so seriously. It's funny. But so this is where we are. Bitcoin's broken above the parallel channel, which means that we might see a retracement from here on, because again, this channel is, we're looking at this channel that is pretty accurate in keeping track. I need to fix this mouse. I need to get a new mouse. We're looking at a channel that has been keeping the trend since the inception of Bitcoin, close to it, August 2016. And it held the peaks pretty steadily in 2021. And now we've got the bottoms of 2022, both of which bounced right off the bottom here. It fitted very nicely. So what are the predictions for this? What does this parallel channel tell us about Bitcoin possibly doing next? Well, right now it's telling me that it might retrace. Of course, these are just charts. When you look at the monthly Bollinger Bands, they're wide open. It's insane how wide they are. It almost looks like there's no stopping Bitcoin right now. And Bitcoin has officially entered into the top attention zone, which is going to top out sometime May. I should probably stretch it out all the way to October. That's probably where it's going to be. October will be the 18 months period of talked about, which usually is the time span that it takes for Bitcoin to top out after the halving. So the halving was in April, which is 12 months, so anywhere between 12 to 18 months, according to the 4-year cycles. Now, of course, people are talking about the disappearance of the 4-year cycles. Some of the insights some people are sharing, perception is that we're sitting at an all-time high. Perpetual contracts are at a discount compared to spot. There is no kimchi premium. Kimchi premium is at a 0, and I think it will remain so. I'm not sure that there will ever be a kimchi premium again, as the markets and the conditions under which the markets are run in Korea have changed drastically. There is no more. So first of all, foreigners are not allowed to, anybody who's not a Korean national is not allowed to trade on exchanges here, which is probably the biggest thing. Back then, when people were still able to trade, when expats or foreigners were able to trade on Korean exchanges, there was a lot of in and out between international exchanges. Right now, price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is kept within the country itself. So there is no transfer, there is no room for arbitrage, not even for nationals here. Nationals, in order to send out crypto outside, they have to set up their own accounts and on other exchanges, and everything is registered, everything is followed through, everything is monitored. So people are not as much and not as eager to trade on arbitrage between exchanges, between South Korean exchanges and the exchanges abroad, and so that makes a difference. So I don't think there's ever going to be another kimchi premium. If there is, it's not going to be as big. Additionally, of course, there is the ongoing Trump pump that has an ICO and continues to buy ETFs, Ethereum and DeFi coins on a daily basis. We've got the ongoing Trump pump, and World Liberty keeps scooping up more and more crypto on a daily basis. Right now, World Liberty, the DeFi run by, well, not Trump himself, but his family, I guess, and associates, has holdings of about $2.4 million worth of Bitcoin, CBBTC, about $10 million worth of that, $6 million of USDC, $3 million, almost $4 million of USDT. Aave, they've bought a bunch of Aave, $2.4 million worth. Link, Ina, and Ondo, Rock, Rect, even meme coins, 12,000. These are at smaller numbers. Pepe sits at 0. No Pepe. I'm not sure what these numbers are. These may be some other tokens that have been sent to this address in order to promote it. So that could be it. But so when you look at the main ones, and of course, the value of these has increased. And then in addition to that, Trump also is planning to launch the Bitcoin Treasury Reserve and has implemented a bunch of people in support of cryptocurrencies in the cabinet. So once the inauguration takes place on the 20th of January, I guess we're going to see what that will do to the economy, to the crypto market. But I mean, prior to that, we're still a month away. There's still Christmas and people are expecting a Christmas pump, and I could see a post-Christmas or pre-New Year's dump or something in the middle. Like I said in my last video, buy the rumor, sell the news event. Now, I don't know how big this dump could be, or if there will be a dump, but again, based on this chart, we could see a retracement, and some articles do state that a retracement would be a healthy expectation. Coinpedia Christmas Rally 2024 could drive Bitcoin to 120,000. Key trends explained. Bitcoin creating another all-time high and staying above 100K is a great achievement. The industry is watching closely if it can stay above that mark. If the current momentum stays, we could see 110 around Christmas. This road is not free from risk. Clearly, this was prior to Bitcoin reaching 107,000. I believe this is the 106,000 right here. So it is relatively recent. The RSI on a weekly chart is at 77, which is the overbought zone. If the rally has to continue, the price either needs a consolidation or a correction before further movement. However, a sudden rise in buy can do the deed. With this happening, we might see 120K by the end of 2024. And I don't think we're going to see a sudden buy unless people decide to start giving away Bitcoin as presents for Christmas. I don't think we're going to see a push before Christmas to 120K. Now, of course, this is just my speculations, but Christmas would be the time where people would actually begin selling Bitcoin, like I said, in order to take profits and make sure that the Christmas time is a jolly holly one, right? In the meantime, MicroStrategy buys an additional 15,350 Bitcoin for $1 billion. So right now, they have a holding of 439,000 Bitcoin, which is a staggering amount. I think it's the biggest one in the world. I think MicroStrategy must be the biggest holder of Bitcoin right now. And they made this purchase at an average price of $100,386 per Bitcoin, and that will certainly push the price up. However, you have to keep in mind that there are other players in the market. MicroStrategy obviously is not the only institution purchasing Bitcoin, and others may be looking to take in profits based off this purchase and the recent rally for Bitcoin. So right now, MicroStrategy is holding an approximate $46.9 billion worth of Bitcoin. We didn't even look at the market cap. Let's have a quick look here. Market cap is at 3.8. Wow, market cap is at $3.9 trillion. I just reloaded the page and it jumped up. So we're close to $4 trillion. That is insane. There is going to be a reset. Bitcoin at $105,000. Ethereum broke about $4,000. Finally, XRP at 242. Everything is in green. Everything's pumping. BNB 725. Solana at 217. Dogecoin at 40 cents. Cardano making its way slowly, crawling its way slowly back up to $1.10. Aave, Chainlink 29% on the 7-day. Wow, not bad. Sui at $5. Polkadot almost at $10. Where is Litecoin? 119. And the most recent token I was talking about is Say, which is surprisingly down, sadly down, as is Meowcoin, 16%. Meowcoin has a tendency to pump when Bitcoin dumps and dump when Bitcoin pumps. Basically, it's almost as if the relatively small market cap, which was at 1.5 million just yesterday, and now it stands at $1.3 trillion, is being manipulated by a whale that keeps buying and dumping, just basically filtering money out of Bitcoin and into Meowcoin, and making gains that way. But I think that's going to stop once Meowcoin is integrated into dual mining with Litecoin. ASICs are coming to Meowcoin. Meowcoin has decided to integrate dual mining with the Litecoin algo, and they're planning to do that within the next 3 months or so. So that should create a lot more stability. That should provide a lot more stability, a lot more security for the coin. And of course, a lot more eyeballs will be brought to Meowcoin, as it will be mineable using the same ASICs that are used for Litecoin and Dogecoin. So that is going to change again. That's going to be a game changer for Meowcoin. So this article was released, I guess this is a recent, I have to, I don't know why it's got a weird formatting, this article. I had to readjust it because it doesn't fit into the screen. It's so weird. It's so weird. In any case, Bitcoin briefly hit a new record high above $106,000, and it broke that already as well. It's funny how articles for Peter Schiff are advertised on alongside everything else. Peter Schiff extends Bitcoin hate to Microsoft MicroStrategy. So Peter Schiff continues to refer to crypto as a bubble, and I'm sure he's going to be full of glee when it does burst, or if there is a retracement. Anytime there is a retracement, he's going to be dancing up and down for joy that he's been proven right. Here's what Trump had to say about crypto. We're going to do something great with crypto because we don't want China or anybody else, but others are embracing it, and we want to be ahead. I think Trump is the first president or first person in the government who actually sees the potential and sees the need for running ahead of everybody else when it comes to crypto adoption. Because, I mean, countries have begun adopting crypto a long time ago, and the USA, with the Gary Gensler at its head, with the SEC, were falling behind. And with Trump in place, that's going to change. Under Saylor's leadership, MicroStrategy became the first publicly traded company to adopt Bitcoin as a reserve asset. It has since accumulated over 46 billion in Bitcoin, making it one of the largest corporate holders of cryptocurrency worldwide. Why it matters: if the US accepts Bitcoin as a strategic reserve, it could significantly boost Bitcoin's legitimacy and demand. This move may also increase its price volatility, driven by broader economic factors and government policies. So this is an indicator. This is important, because this basically says, once again, it reaffirms the fact that Bitcoin will not be going up straight in a straight line forever. Nothing ever does. So it doesn't matter how great this looks, there is going to be a retracement, there's going to be a dump. Some people are saying that it's not going to be a massive one or whatever, but I mean, a retracement from here, we're looking at a 31%, which is not a massive. I mean, in the past, prior to institutions being involved, we could see Bitcoin dumping as much as 60 or 70 or even 80% in the good old days of Bitcoin dumps. This is not going to happen. We're not going to see a Bitcoin below 30 or maybe even 40,000 ever again. Most likely, even during the bear market that may or may not come. I believe there's going to be a bear market. There's certainly going to be a bear market. But so we're not going to see a Bitcoin below a 35,000 or something, maybe below $30,000 ever again. But a 30% retracement, I think, is very possible, and it is very likely from here on out. And so I'm bracing myself for that. Right now, Donald Trump's World Liberty Financial Holding has 50 million worth of DeFi crypto assets. And right now, to be correct, it's 86 million worth of assets, probably due to the fact that Bitcoin is pumping. So they've got 60 million of ETH, 10 CBBTC, 6 million of USDT, USDC, 3 of USDT, 2 million of AVA, and 2 million of Link. And again, these prices they've either accumulated more, or simply, the price is simply rising on the pump. Although I think the pump is $178,000. So, but in any case, that stands at $86 million, which is still a far cry from what MicroStrategy has accumulated, but they are certainly gearing up to do something big. And I would assume that their goal would be to match that of MicroStrategy or reach beyond, although that is, you know, it's a long shot. But maybe that's what they're going for, because I could see Trump wanting to win. He's a winner, and so I think, you know, MicroStrategy being on top might irk him in the wrong way at some level. So I could see his ambitions wanting to drive his accumulation past it. And again, I keep saying Trump, and everybody keeps referring to this as the Trump project, but it's not even run by Trump. And I guess he has distanced him somewhat, and he's not on the board of directors. He's not listed there. Bitcoin ETFs drive institutional adoption and expand market liquidity. Bitcoin ETFs removed barriers that once deterred traditional investors from entering the crypto market. Robert Lerchner, CEO of Super, states emphasized how these products integrated with existing systems, allowing institutions to adopt Bitcoin without overhauling their process. We're starting to see hedge funds buying Bitcoin through ETFs because it just slots into their existing workflows. So basically, ETFs have made it a lot easier for institutional investors to come in and start buying Bitcoin. And this is what the crypto market was actually waiting for. This is what we were talking about. And now that it's here, Bitcoin is pumping. Investors withdrew nearly $4 billion worth of Bitcoin from crypto exchanges over the past week, according to this analyst. Pulling Bitcoin off exchanges would suggest that people are going to hold it. Usually when Bitcoin or crypto flows into exchanges, that's a sell signal. But Bitcoin flowing out of exchanges suggests that this Bitcoin is getting locked up and it's not going to be traded, which means diminishing number of Bitcoin on the markets, which should ultimately lead to an increase in prices. Citing data from digital asset analytics from CryptoQuant, Martinez details a steady downtrend in the overall balance of Bitcoin on crypto exchanges. Another 40,000 Bitcoin were withdrawn from exchanges over the past week, totaling over 3.9 billion. And I guess MicroStrategy is partially to blame for that. However, Martinez also says that Bitcoin miners have unloaded massive amounts of Bitcoin during the first half of the month. So far in December, Bitcoin miners have sold over 140,000 Bitcoin, totaling $13.7 billion. Miners will obviously continue offloading and selling because they need to cover their expenses. And I assume that the expenses to mine Bitcoin have doubled since the production of Bitcoin has been cut in half in April. So their cost to produce the same amount of Bitcoin has increased. Despite the selling pressure from miners, Bitcoin appears unfazed now that Bitcoin has hit yet another all-time high, currently trading at $107,000, still at 107. Let's see on a daily. Yep, we're sitting here comfortably at $106,000 right now, but we did peak at close to $108,000. I think it was at $800. Looking at Ethereum, Martinez details 3 on-chain metrics flashing bullish for the top smart contract platform by market cap. So some good news for Ethereum as well. Ethereum has broken $4,000 on the charts and is presently sitting at $4,038 to be precise. Trading volume has also increased, like $335 billion in trading volume. That is pretty big. So this is either buys going in or just trades going in left and right. We are seeing a lot of liquidations though that are occurring on a regular basis. Binance liquidated long on ETH USDT. Another Binance liquidated long USDT, $59,000, $117,000. More longs liquidated long. So there's a lot of longs being liquidated. And so it's not without its troubles here, the price pumping. And so the retracement that we saw right here, that's probably those are the longs that are getting liquidated. So there's still plenty of longs that are getting liquidated. And again, I remain very cautious about this perpetual pump that we're seeing. This is going to come crashing at some point. There's going to be a retracement. Nothing continues to go up forever. Mysterious multi-sig wallets withdraw ETH, triggering $4,000 price surge. Ethereum's price surged to $4,000 following significant activity from 2 newly created multi-signature wallets, which withdrew a combined total of 4,500 ETH from Binance. The timing and scale of these transactions suggest potential institutional involvement, boosting the value of the staked ETH by 3% and generating an unrealized profit of over $500,000. So this is the reason for why we could be seeing Bitcoin, why we see Ethereum at 4,000, and FTX to begin initial distributions by March with Kraken and BitGo as partners. So the money that FTX has taken under with itself when it collapsed will be distributed next year in March. And this is a good thing. We're presuming that a lot of the money that's going to be given back to crypto natives may go back into the crypto market, provided that people are not suffering from, you know, PTSD after the collapse of FTX. A lot of people might just say, fuck it, I'm done with crypto altogether, and take the money and run. Or they may invest portions, but so I don't think that all of the money is going to go back into the market. Big chunks of it may, but in any case, this is going to be another market mover in terms of the money that is flowing back into the market from being locked up on FTX, on a failed exchange. And the US lawmakers to make a last-ditch effort to confirm SEC commissioner. Still not confirmed, still not ready. That's the news updates for today. Make sure to smash the likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, let me know in the comment section below what you think. Man, I don't know why I'm getting overrun with bots and spam. That's so annoying. Every day I have to delete a bunch of them. It's horrendous. Anyway, thank you for your support. Thank you for tuning in and listening in. If you do have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Pick up a Descent wallet right here. Pick up a Descent wallet. They have a fantastic discount right now. 47% off on this biometric wallet. These are pretty sweet. So this will make a very, very nice Christmas present for anybody who is looking for a biometric wallet. You get a very good, very nice discount with the CryptoFather ref link. So follow the ref links below the video. You get an additional $10 off the actual listed price that you see on the internet with the CryptoFather ref link. So get that done now, and I will see you on Wednesday. Today is Tuesday, so have a fantastic Tuesday. See you Wednesday.